Freeman Creative Media brings you the 2014 Kirk Academy Raiders football season. Brought to you live on Facebook and supported by these fine sponsors: No Way Jose, Patrick Timmis, Allstate Insurance, Stewart's Sports and More, Sunset Chrysler, Farm Bureau Insurance, Carmela's Italian Restaurant, Leverett Auto Glass, Nathan Burnett State Farm. Now let's go to the field and get to the action.
That truly we may represent the Christ that lives in each one of us. Thank you for the opportunity that we have tonight to join together in this event. We pray that all that is said and done here tonight will honor and glorify your name. For this we ask in the name of Jesus. Amen.
National anthem tonight sung by 7th grader Bayou Blues, Tracy Lindsay. Did a great job.
Back here on Star 92, we're right alongside Chip Graham as we get ready for the opening kickoff. And the Raiders will be kicking off to the Bayou Academy Colts. And back deep to receive for the Colts is number 1, Dustin Gilliland. I believe I can't see the other one. That's number 11. That's Weber Harbison. He's playing the cornerback position for the Colts tonight. And 2 are back deep to receive. As Wilson Brandon gets everybody set, he's a southpaw kicker and he boots it, and it's going to be a fair catch called right at the 30-yard line, taken by Camion Gray, and that's where the Colts will take over right about the 31-yard line on the fair catch called by Camion Gray.
Bayou Academy Colts, number 30.
As John Thomas Davis will bring his men to the line. It'll be a spread formation. And jumping off sides right there as soon as just a delay snap, and that was Big Robbie Jackson, I believe, who little anxious right there on the first play.
The offside on the defense.
Got to be prepared. Exactly right.
Bring up the 1st and 5.
So
the 35.
So 1st and 5, ball at the 40, just outside the 40-yard line of the Colts. Davis will get his sign from the coach on the sideline. Got William Hood senior fullback in the backfield with him. Regular spread formation. Takes the snap. Is going to be a direct handoff right there to Wood. He breaks it to the left off tackle on these four. He's met right there by Jackson. And he gets it all the way out to about, I'd say the 39, right at the 40-yard line. About a pickup of about 5. They're going to get safe 4, so it'll be second down and 1 for the Colts. Running a no-huddle offense. A lot of teams we've seen that this year, Chip, including the Raiders. That's kind of what the style is nowadays, the no-huddle, spread-it-out offense. Bringing his man to the line once again is Davis. He's going to keep it this time on a pull and he gets outside to the 40. He's at the 45 and net right there about the 46-yard line. Great open field tackle right there. Dalton Bell on the tackle. Bring up a first down for the Colts.
Bring up a first and 10 from the 48.
This time the Colts will go trip right. And almost jumping on sides again. Well, I'm going to say I think they did call off sides on Robbie Jackson again. This is just a hard snap as John Thomas Davis is just giving hard snaps, and the Raiders defensive front, they've got Jackson both times called for encroachment on this drive.
First and 5.
Anyways, it'll be first and 5 again. This time it'll be a rollout to the right. Davis looks to his right, and he gets rid of it, and the pass is complete at the 41-yard line, gets it out to the 30, breaks a tackle all the way out to about the 32-yard line, and that pass was caught by Weber Herbison for another first down for the Colts.
Flags on the play. Run out of bounds, 52, Preston Wood.
So after about a pickup of about 16 yards on the completion from Davis to Herbison, it'll be an extracurricular hit right there, so I think they're going to, well, no, they're not. Yeah, they are now going to mark it off. It's going to be a personal foul on the Kirk Raiders, as Chip pointed out. So quickly here, Raiders are already backed up in their own possession. I mean, on their territory.
First and 10. Give them 20, 25 yards here on this first drive. So I think we just got to avoid from here on out.
So John Thomas Davis brings his men to the line at about the 15-yard line. Regular spread formation. And this time it's a little bit different. They got Up back and William Hood in the backfield. And the short twins to the right. The snap is going to be a direct handoff right there up the middle to Hood. He breaks the tackle and is finally brought down by McDermott at about the 6-yard line, but not after a pickup of 6 on just an off-tackle play to William Hood.
Number 2, Andrew McDermott. Bring up a second down and 1.
Big gain there on that big fullback there to the left side.
6-yard line.
First and second down and 1 about the 6-yard line.
So second down and 1 from the 6-yard line. This time the Colts will huddle up and they'll jump to the line fast with offensive line. Davis awaits the snap and will bring a man in motion from left to right. He's going to fake it on the speed sweep and walk straight up the middle for a Colts touchdown. So quickly on the board are the Bayou Academy Colts with 10:21 remaining here in the first period. They just ran that midline and faked the speed sweep. And Davis, the quarterback, kept it on about a 6-yard scamper right up the middle, and the Colts strike first. And now awaiting the PAT. Davis will be the holder. And doing the kicking will be Jack Haynes. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is straight through. So quickly, just over a minute and a half gone in this first quarter. The Colts strike, and they are up 7-0. We will be back in 30 seconds awaiting the kickoff. You're listening to Raider Football here on Star 92.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awkward. Very awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
In Grenada County, call 662-226-4931.
Quickly 7-0, awaiting the kickoff on the score on the opening drive on a 6-yard touchdown run by the quarterback John Thomas Davis. And now back deep to receive receive for the Raiders is Zach Beckham, standing at about his 5-yard line. We will see if Jack Haynes will be the kicker as well. He will be the place kicker, just like he was the PAT kicker. So the Raiders need to get something going here offensively as Jack Haynes gets a fairly good boot. McDermott takes it about the 40, and he breaks the tackle, gets out to about the 45-yard line. So not a good kick right there by the Colts, and taken by McDermott, who did a good job of coming up and meeting the ball and actually getting it about 8 or 9 yards on the return.
Kick return on the tackle number 7, Jack Haynes, 52, Aiden Fleming. Bring up 1st and 10 for Kirk.
So now that's where the Kirk Raiders offense will take over. They're going to come straight to the line of scrimmage as well, led by senior quarterback Gunnar Hudspeth and Zach Beckham in the backfield. They'll go trips right. Cole Crenshaw, the lone receiver, to the left. 3-man front for the Colts. In motion, slow chop motion from right to left. Rolling right is Hudspeth. He has all day to throw the ball, and he's going up. And the pass is going to be caught by McDermott on the Colt 30-yard line. So quickly, opening pass on a flood route. McDermott just runs by the cornerback and about a pickup of 25, 30 yards. And the Raiders are in business at the Colt 25-yard line.
Ball plays out to 28-yard line.
So quickly the Raiders strike first ball at the 28-yard line. This time they'll go twins to the left with a little up back. And Beckham in the backfield. This time it's going to be a reverse. And that's Dalton Bell right there on the reverse. He's going to get it, and he's going to get all the way about to the 24-yard line. Excuse me, that was Bailey, Holland Bailey. They just ran just a quick reverse to him, and he picks up about maybe 5 or 6 yards on the play, so it's bring up 2nd and 5. So to bring up 2nd down and about 4. This time they'll stack it up to the left, and it looks like almost a diamond formation. Going from right to left is Cole Crenshaw, and he's going to get it on speed sweep. He's got blockers out there if he can get out there. He tries to find some room and cuts it all the way out to about the Colt 20-yard line before he's met. Right there by that was big number 65, Turner Davis, I believe, on the tackle, and to bring up 3rd down after a pickup of about 2 or maybe 3, 3rd about 2 for the Raiders.
65, Turner Davis, 49, William Hood on the tackle, bring up 3rd down and 2 from the 20.
And coming in on 3rd down is the big fullback, senior fullback Paxton Haynes. Look for him maybe to carry the rock right here. He's a hard runner this time. Holland Bailey goes to tailback. Got twins to the right. Holman Taylor, the lone receiver to the left. They're going to give it to Haynes, and Haynes fumbles the ball, and it was quickly recovered right there by the Colts. Davis Dalton one to recover the fumble. And so that was just a bad break right there for the Raiders, as it looked like Haynes got met at the line of scrimmage, and I didn't see who put their helmet, but they put their helmet directly on the football, and it popped out of Haynes' pocket and recovered by the Colts. So that's where the Colts will take over at their own 25-yard line. So another good opening possession stalled to a turnover. From right to left, a motion is given to tailback, and he's going to be met and hold on to, trying to hold on, breaks another tackle, and that finally gang tackle by the Raiders. Good job. That's Kyle Tolles at his outside linebacker position. The first time we've seen him in a couple of weeks, doing a good job of containing the edge right there.
Also 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 12.
Bring up 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 23-yard line. 7:45 remaining here in the first period. Bayou up 7-0 so far. Right to left again is Weber. This time they'll fake and give it up the middle to Hood. Hood breaks the tackle. He's out past the 40. He's out past the 40. Yeah, to get all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's tackled there. But they bring up another first down. That time they fake the speed sweep and give the halfback off tackle to the right. Another first down for the Colts.
Spotted down at the 44.
So ball at the 39-yard line, a short trip stack, motion from right to left. This time they're going to fake the motion, give it up to Hood again. He breaks another tackle before he's met by Haynes at about midfield and finally brought down at the 48-yard line. Is that William Hood? It's a big, he's about 6'2", 220 pounds. People are running the football hard for the Colts so far. Like you said, Chip, Raiders have had trouble carrying big loads of running backs, and this is another one.
Yeah, Jacob Moore is in on the tackle as well, but need to get a stop here.
So they're going to come out, no huddle again. Hood in the backfield with John Thomas Davis. Short motion. Davis with a three-step drop, steps up in the pocket, moves to his right, fumbles the football, and the Kirk Raiders recover. And it's recovered by big number 58, wearing 59 tonight, Robbie Jackson. So the break that the Raiders needed right there, Chip, fortunately they got it as Davis tried to just get outside the pocket and make something happen. I don't know really what he was doing, and the ball just slipped off his hip pad. So the Raiders will take over on the inexcused fumble right there by the quarterback Davis. And like Chip pointed out, Robbie Jackson was the one on the recovery. Raiders with good field position again. They'll go trips right. Cole Crenshaw, the lone receiver, to the left. Beckham in the backfield with Hudspeth. Hudspeth is going to be a Statue of Liberty play right there to Beckham. He gets the ball up the middle. He gets to the 40. And before he's met right there at about the 40-yard line, but not after about a pickup of 14 yards.
Ball down to Kenyon Gray, number 2. First and 10 for Kirk at the 40.
That tackle was made by this free safety, Kenyon Gray. Good, like you said, that Chip has, that play has worked all season. Chip just act like we're going to go three-step drop, and he stands there and waits for the football, and Gunner puts it in his pocket. So now in the backfield, I like this a little bit different look, like we said. Holland Bailey in the backfield, go left to right, motion with Beckham. Hudspeth takes a snap. He's going to roll right. He's got McDermott again down the sideline. This time he just barely overshoots him. Maybe a little contact there earlier, but no call as on the coverage right there. That was Weber Herberson. But that was the same play as the opening play, around the same as the opening play right there, Chip, and Gunner just overshot McDermott right there. So that'll bring up second down and 10. They're going to get a water break. It's a little cooler outside with 6:06 remaining. The Bayou Academy Colts lead the Kirk Raiders by a score of 7-0. We will take a minute timeout. Back with more Raider football after this.
The Chrysler Great American Driveway event is going on now at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their brand new location at the corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada. Sunset has an even bigger selection to choose from. Come see the new 2015 Chrysler 200. A new location with plenty of room for you to check out everything. Ram trucks, Jeep Wrangler and Patriot, Dodge Durango and Charger. Come by today or see our selection at driveakirk.com. The Chrysler Great American Driveway event at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their new location, corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada.
Hi, this is Nathan Burnett, State Farm Insurance. I'd just like to say on behalf of everyone here at my office, good luck to the Raiders in this upcoming season.
Back here out of the timeout, second down and 10 for the Raiders. This time they're going to roll left with Hudspeth. And the pass is batted down right there. I don't really know what that type of play was. They tried to That's another one of those different plays that we haven't seen so far this season. That's what it looked like.
Pick up a 3rd down and 10.
I think that play may have been successful.
It looked like it because the defensive lineman was shooting up, and that was Andrew Rogers, defensive end for the Colts, who got his hands on it. So to bring up 3rd down and 10, ball at the Colt 40-yard line. Raiders need a 1st down to keep the drive going. They go trips right, Cole Crenshaw lone receiver to the left. Hames in the backfield. Short motion with Bell. Rolling right again, and that's avoiding the pressure. Good job of just getting rid of the ball right there. Gunnar Hudson. He was felt by backside pressure right there by Taden Burrell for the Colts. So to bring up 4th down and 10.
They blitzed both the inside linebackers and just didn't have much of a chance at all to get the ball off. And good defensive call there by Bayou, so it brings up 4th down and goes back to punt.
Crenshaw will be doing the punting. As he'll stand all the way back at about his 45-yard line. Back deep to receive is Weber Herbison for the Colts as he stands about his 7-yard line. 5:54 remaining here in the first period. Colts lead the Raiders by a score of 7-0. Crenshaw gets a good high punt off the way. Hopefully gets a good roll. And it'll die. And Preston Woods will land on it right there at about the 17-yard line. So after about a 25-yard punt right there by Cole Crenshaw, the Colts will take over at about the 17-yard line.
Well, more importantly, keeping away from
1st and 10 at the 17.
From break tackles as we saw in the play a while ago. So I think a good high.
Probably did, as it didn't give Weber a chance to receive that punt and bring his men to the line. Right now it's Davison. They'll go fast, hurry up motion again. Got twins to the right. Lone receiver to the left, Hood in the backfield. This time he'll get in the back as just a miscommunication right there, but keeping the ball is Davis, and he's going to get about 8 yards, and he stays on his feet, breaks another tackle, and he gets about to the 35-yard line after a gain of 15 yards. That was just a miscommunication on a busted play, and John Thomas Davis and William Hood were not on the same page. He was trying to get to Hood. Hood went to the other side, and Davis ended up getting about 15 yards out of it.
Quarterback following the running back in the whole
Right.
play, but that was not what that was. They ended up being there and very successful about 15 yards.
So here they come once again. 1st down, Colts. Go motion left to right. Going to fake it to Weber and give it to Hood up the middle ball. He gets to the 40, stays on his feet. He's at midfield. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, before he's met right there at about the 17-yard line. And I didn't see who was over there, but that was a touchdown-saving tackle by the Raiders. It looks like Josh Stanford, like Chip pointed out, and Holland Bailey from the cornerbacks in safety position. As I tell you what, Chip, William Hood, that's like we said, he's about 6'2", 220 fullback. When he gets to going, he can turn it up, and he's a big man to bring down. After about a 45-yard carry, Davis will give the handoff right up the middle and open up a huge hole, like Chip pointed out, after a gain of 6, right up the middle. 2nd down and about 3 for the Colts. And on that carry right there was Dustin Gilliland. He just came into the game for Hood at the tailback position. Davis will get the ball and hand it off to Gilliland again, and he's up the middle, and he's in for another touchdown, 10 yards out. Now to put the score at 13-0 with 4:33 remaining here in the first period, waiting the extra point for the Colts.
Jack Haynes on for the PAT.
So waiting the PAT. Jack Haynes will be the extra point kicker once again. Davis will be the holder. Snap down, hold good. Kick is going to be blocked, so it'll be short. I did see it looked like maybe Big Robbie Jackson got a hand on it for the Raiders. So the extra point attempt is no good, but the Colts do go down the field after the punt by the Raiders and get on top. 2 scores by a score of 13-0. 4:33 remaining here in the first period. We will take a 30-second timeout. Back with more Raider football after this.
Hey, I'm Lane Leverett with Leverett Auto Glass. If y'all need any windshield repair needs or automotive glass repair needs, just let us know here at Leverett Auto Glass. Been in business since 1988. And we'd like to thank all of our loyal customers for coming to us for many years. And anybody that needs any windshield repair replacement done, we'll be glad to help you out. Just give us a call at 662-227-1153. Go Raiders! We just love doing it.
Back here out of the timeout, Raiders trail the Colts by a score of 13-0. Waiting the kickoff. Back deep to receive for the Raiders, of course, is Zach Beckham, and doing the kicking once again is Jack Haynes for the Colts. You would think so. As
Jack Haynes on the kick.
he gets it a little bit better kickoff. It's going to be taken by Stanford at about the 20-yard line. He gets up midfield, breaks a tackle, he gets through the wedge, he gets all the way out to the 45-yard line. And I tell you what, that was a good tackle right there, Chip, by Tanner Johnson on kickoff, for John Stanford might have gone the distance.
Tanner Johnson. First and 10, Kirk. Ball will be placed down at the 45.
Like the third possession for the Raiders, and all have started at about the 45-yard line to midfield, but hadn't been able to do anything with it. First possession on an unforced turnover right there, and then the second possession got stalled on a 3-and-out. So we'll see what Hudspeth and company try to come together on this offensive possession. They'll go to regular spread formation. Hudspeth awaits the snap. He's going to be a handoff pulling is Jackson, but in the backfield, not happening on that play after a loss of about 4. I didn't see who got there first. That interior defensive front. That was a big 52, Hayden Fleming, senior for the Colts defensive lineman, and that'll bring up second down and about 13 for the Raiders.
Bring up second down and 13.
Putting a lot of pressure, blitzing up front, and got to get something going to the outside because they're coming up the middle pretty hard.
So second down and 13, the Raiders will huddle up now on that play. Holman Taylor checks back into the game. He is the receiver on the trip side, and Cole Crenshaw, the receiver, on the left side. Hudspeth awaits a snap. It's going to be a 3-step drop. It's going to be a pass to Holman Taylor, who makes the reception before he's hit hard. Good job by Taylor making the reception and holding on the ball and knowing he was going to be hit after a gain of about close to about 10 yards, and to bring up third and manageable for the Raiders.
Great catch by Holman.
There's a third down and 4.
Caught everything that's going to. It was a really hard hit there on him, and
So third down and a long 3, as Chip pointed out, for the Raiders. Beckham in the backfield, trips to the right once again. Cole Crenshaw, the lone receiver, to the left. Hudspeth awaits a snap from Moore. And here come the Colts defense on the blitz. That's a good pump fake right there by Gunner before he's going to be met down and sacked at about the 41-yard line. So a loss back of about 10 on the play for the Raiders, and that punting unit team will come back out. So fourth down and about 14, and back standing at about his 24-yard line is Cole Crenshaw, and standing at about his 25-yard line is Herberson. He's about 6'1". He's a big, tall looking athletic. Low snap, Cole Crenshaw can't handle it. He's going to have to run with it. Finally gets away and did a good job of getting it away. They're probably going to get a rough from the kicker right there. I don't know. They threw a flag. The ball will be kicked all the way about to the 33-yard line. So I don't know what happened on that. It was a low snap and a good job by Cole just getting it off. But after a fumble, I don't think so either. I That's not. That's what I say. I don't know why they threw the flag, because that's a live ball. He can make it. That's a tackle. That's kid didn't do anything wrong. He tried to make the tackle. That is. I know. I can understand what these Colts fans are upset about, because that call is definitely correct. But fortunately for the Raiders, it will give them a first down at the Colt 45-yard line after a 4th and 14 on a low snap. Cole Crenshaw gets hit on the punt, and it'll bring up automatic first down for the Raiders. And now we have an official's timeout as they're going to discuss something. Bayou's coach is out about to pass the numbers, explain it to the referee. But anyways, 1:51 remaining, 13-0 Bayou Academy. Raiders get a break on that one. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You'll listen to Raider football here on Star 92.
Are you cooking tonight? No way, Jose. That's No Way Jose, 1201 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Come out and join us for mouth-watering Tex-Mex food, and happy hour starts at 7. Fun for the whole family, or come out and relax and meet new friends. Or just say hello to Charlie.
Hey, Kirk. Come join us after each full game. We'll be here, right, Charlie?
3 locations, Grenada, Houston, or West Point. No Way Jose. Tex-Mex done right.
Official call was roughing the punter on Cole Crenshaw, and to bring up first down for Kirk Academy. So down 13-0 with 1:51 remaining. Hudspeth brings his men to the line. They'll stack it. Trips to the left and twins to the right. Left to right. In motion goes Beckham. It's a low snap, handled well by Hudspeth as he rolls left, and he's going to tuck it and run. As he gets to the 40, and he gets a little bit of life, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 37-yard line after about a pickup of 7 yards. So a good job of making something out of nothing right there by Gunner.
Kirk Campbell's sometimes not happy because they thought it was roughly out of bounds, so nobody's happy right now.
No, they're not. It's been a little interesting first quarter here so far. But nonetheless, Raiders second down and about 3. Got 2 backs in the backfield with Hudspeth. Holland Bailey and Beckham. Twins to the right. Holman Taylor on receiver. This time it's going to be a handoff, fake handoff. A good pump fake right there by Hudspeth. He's going to take off and run again. He's going to get about to the 30-yard line and go out of bounds, and he's going to be right around the first down marker. I don't know if he got it. It's going to be close. It will be a Raider first down. Yeah, he's inside the 30, so it'll bring up first down for the Raiders. That looked like just a miscommunication right there on that play, but fortunate enough, Gunnar Hudson makes something out of nothing again with his legs.
Timeout, Kirk.
We don't need Gunnar to be running a lot of balls. Look great on those 2 scrambles.
Stewart Sports and More is your Grenada sports authority at 60 Sunset Loop. We specialize in collegiate apparel for the fan. And don't forget, for that Rebel or Bulldog in your life, we have a huge selection that will make them stand out at the game. Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, from shoes to equipment, we have it at Stewart Sports and More. That's Stewart Sports and More, 60 Sunset Loop in Grenada. And if sports are not your thing, don't forget the Broken Pot Thrift Shop.
Back out of the timeout, Raiders will have the ball inside the Colt 30-yard line with 1:32 remaining here in the first period, trailing the Colts by a score of 13-0 so far. This is technically it's still the third possession for the Colts, for the Raiders, as they got a fortunate penalty call back there on roughing the punter on Cole Crenshaw that extended this drive. So the Raiders need to take advantage of it and get some points on the board. And out of the timeout, the Raiders will go twins left. And McDermott, the lone receiver to the right. Two backs in the backfield with Hudspeth. He waits a snap. It's going to be a direct handoff up the middle to Zach Beckham. And he's brought down at about the 26-yard line. Good tackle up front.
Brought down to 88, Andrew Rogers. Number 66, Alex Mangialardi.
That was Alex Mangialardi on the tackle for the Colts. So second down and 7 for the Raiders. A minute remaining here in the first period. Hudspeth brings his men to the line again. It's going to be a short trips formation. Once again, for the Raiders, this time it's going to be one of those little pitches to the right side. He's going to be met right there about the 25-yard line. That's Holland Bailey on the carry after a pickup of about 3. That's the same play they ran earlier, Chip. The Colts look like they got it a little bit more on that play.
Alex Mangialardi, Connor Davis. Bring a third down and 4.
So another big third down, and we got 15 seconds remaining here in the first period. Raiders are already down 2 scores, 13-0. 3rd and 5 be a huge first down. Pick up right here if the Raiders can convert. And they'll go trips life. They go motion right to left to Beckham. And they fake the motion. Go across the middle to Cole Crenshaw. And the pass is in and out of the hands of Crenshaw and the skinny post. So it'll bring up 4th down and 5. About the 25-yard line of Bayou Academy. And that'll end the first period. So we will see what the Raiders decide to do on 4th and 5 inside the Colt 25-yard line. But first, we'll take a minute timeout. You're listening to Raider football here on Star 92.
My insurance rates are probably going to double.
But, Dad, you've got...
Allstate. With accident forgiveness, they guarantee your rates won't go up just because of an accident.
Smart kid.
Indeed. Ask an Allstate agent about accident forgiveness. Are you in good hands?
Are you in good hands? In Grenada, call Patrick Timmis at 662-226-7280.
I can see you, I can feel you.
Pretty much, I guess you could say, no ifs, ands, and buts about it on the decision. The Raiders will go for it right here, Chip. 4th and 5. Ball at the 25-yard line of the Colts. Big play in the game right here. Already down 2 scores. Look for the Colts to maybe bring the house. They got 4 linemen up front. Hudspeth looks like he's calling an audible up to his lineman. Got trips to the right. Cole Crenshaw to the left. Bailey in the backfield. They're going to run a swing pass to Bailey in the backfield, and he's going to break it upfield at about the 20s or the 15 and brought down at about the 14-yard line by William Hood. But on that 4th down, the Raiders do convert on the swing pass to the running back out of the backfield, which has worked all season.
Big block by Robbie Jackson there to spring free out of the left flats there.
They're a 1st and 10. 13.
So ball at about the 13-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Raiders as they'll huddle up. 11:45 remaining here in the first half. Raiders trail the Colts by a score of 13-0. Bailey in the backfield once again. Regular spread formation. Ball on the left hash. They're going to go left to right. Motion with Beckham. They're going to let Beckham clear. Low snap handled well. Going to the flats to Beckham. The pass is broken up. Wild Weber at about the 10-yard line. Hudspeth could have rolled out. Maybe got a little bit more on it. He had Beckham, but that was an outstanding play by Weber to break up that pass on the flat route.
Second down and 10.
Pass, and it was right on the money, but Weber just was able to get a dive and get a hand on the ball and
Raiders will shoot themselves in the foot if they can't come away with any points right here. I've been in the Colts territory throughout the whole first quarter and to start the second quarter as well. Need to put some points right here on the board, already down 2. They're going to go stack it short left to right. Here comes Crenshaw, and they're going to hand it to Crenshaw. Crenshaw has receivers to block out in front. He gets about to the 10, cuts it back, and he's gang tackled right there, staying on his feet, fighting for extra yardage. Maybe gets to about the 9-yard line, so actually a pickup of about 4 or 5 close to right there by Cole.
44, Hayden Burrell, 52, Hayden Fleming on the tackle.
You would think Raiders are in 2-down territory once again, Chip. Trailing by 2 scores. Yeah, they are. Got a good kicker, Wilson Brandon. Hopefully not. Going to go trips left, twins to the right. Excuse me, just regular twins formation, regular spread formation. In the back for a low snap, handled once again good by Hudson. He has all day to throw the football. Going across the middle of the field. The pass is in and out of the hands in the end zone of Cole Crenshaw. As Crenshaw went up to try to make the catch and just could not come down with it. So another big opportunity right here. And it will look like the junior Wilson Brandon will get his first field goal opportunity of the season.
Cole's made that catch, made some tough catches. Ended up being a little high pass, but he probably could have made that catch.
Ball on about the right hash. And Wilson Brandon set up at about the 18-yard line. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up. Nice kick, and it is straight through. So Wilson Brandon continues his perfection through the season. 1,000% on the extra point, and 1-for-1 now on field goal after about the 24-yard field goal right there by Brandon to put the Raiders on the board. Now 13-3 is the score. Bayou Academy with 10:25 remaining here in the first half.
Good drive by Kirk. Good finish like we like to, but he did put us on the board. Got to stop that run to it. They really had to run
So Wilson Brandon doing a good job of getting the Raiders on the board. The junior kicker for Kirk Academy nails a 24-yard field goal from the right hash. And back deep to receive, of course, for the Colts is Weber Herbison. As Wilson Brandon will be doing the place kicking as well. 10:25 remaining here in the first half. Raiders finally get on the board. Score is 13-3 Bayou Academy. Also, back deep to receive is Dustin Gilliland for the Colts. Brandon makes sure his team is set. He gets a good boot high kick into this one. It'll be taken by Gilliland at about the 27-yard line. It gets up the middle of the field, and he has a lot of daylight. Preston Woods is going to get things up to 40, 30, 25, 20, and he is gone. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Bayou Academy on a 75-yard kickoff return by... That was Dustin Gilliland. Yeah, it's him. It was a big play. It was Dustin Gilliland on a 75-yard kickoff return for the Colts. So after the Raiders get some points on the board, the Colts come back down the field, and now they're going to go for 2, it looks like. They're going to snap it to Weber. He's the quarterback in the backfield. They're just going to give it to him, and he's going to try to get to the right side. He guides his way in, and they're going to say, I think they're going to mark him short. Maybe his knee got down before the ball crossed the goal line, so the attempt is no good. So the Raiders defense does hold on the 2-point conversion, but nonetheless, Dustin Gilliland with a 75-yard kickoff return, put the score now 19-3 in favor of the Colts with 10-11 remaining here in the first half. We will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Raider Football here on Star 92.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awkward. Very awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
In Grenada County, call 662-226-4931.
Off to the Raiders back deep receive is Zach Beckham for Kirk Academy. The Raiders trail 19-3. The Colts just got a huge play. The biggest play of the game so far. Dustin Gilliland on a 75-yard kickoff return by Bayou Academy after Kirk put a field goal on the board. The kick is up, and it's a line drive kick, taking it about the 15-yard line. He's out to about the 30, breaks the tackle, and he's going to be brought down right there. Dalton Bell on the carry. He'll be brought down at about the 30-yard line. So that's where the Raiders offense will take over again. And I tell you what, Chip, so far, the Raiders offense has looked good. Really moved the ball, got good field position to start the game. It's just when we get down in the red zone, haven't been able to convert other than a field goal. So the Raiders will come out in their regular spread formation. Holland Bailey in the backfield with Zach Beckham. Andrew McDermott, the lone receiver to the right. It's going to be a cross buck, fake. Gunnar Hubbs is going to roll right and then just get rid of it as he's been applied pressure from the backside. He's been applied pressure pretty much all night from his backside. He's had a few times in the pocket to throw, but that time was once again Turner Davis applying pressure from the defensive end position and bring up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. So 2nd down and 10, ball on the 32-yard line of Kirk, trailing by a score of 19-3. This time, Holland Bailey is only back in the backfield. They're the regular twin set on each side. Here comes a blitz up the middle. Picked up well, and the pass is going to be caught by Crenshaw at the 45-yard line. He's brought down at about the 48-yard line, so Cole Crenshaw with his first reception of the night on a 17-yard pickup will get the Raiders another first down.
Tackle on the play, Andrew Rogers. We're going 1st and 10 for Kirk.
So 1st and 10 Raiders, drive looking good so far. Need to extend it and put some more points on the board to get back in this contest. Ball on the right hash. Going to go trips right. Beckham in the backfield, Cole Crenshaw, the lone receiver to the left. Bob comes out in a 3-5 defense. It's going to be the Statue of Liberty play again, and Beckham gets out to the left side and cannot break. Does break the tackle by Weber and then goes back. So he actually probably gets about a pickup of 2 on the carry. But a good job right there by Weber once again. He broke the tackle off from Weber, but could not hold his feet up, and then the rest of the Colts came flying in.
Didn't make the tackle, but he held him up long enough for him.
They're going 2nd down and 9.
He was about 1 yard, looked like he could have been a big play there for a minute.
So 2nd down and 9 for the Raiders. Ball at the 49-yard line. And the trips right. Beckham in the backfield. It's going to be a short trip. It's going to be Bailey standing pretty much out of end position. He's going to come in and chop his feet, looking to protect. Gunnar Hudson has got to elude pressure, and he rolls back left. Got to get rid of it. Does get rid of it. And the pass is caught by Cole Crenshaw, but he was out of bounds. Good job. He caught the ball one-handed. That was an excellent reception. He looks like to be injured on the plays. He's on the Bayou Academy sideline. But did not get a foot in bounds. He does look like he's on laying on his stomach. He landed, when you see people go up in the air and kind of get lifted up more in the air when they're hit, that's exactly what happened to Cole. But an excellent catch. He stuck it with one hand and unfortunately just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. He got lifted a little bit up and turned on his back and landed hard on his back. He's not making really much movement, moving his legs a little bit, but he's laying face first. As Cole Crenshaw laying on the sidelines, and we will take an injury timeout. We will take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Raider Football here on Star 92.
The Chrysler Great American Driveway event is going on now at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their brand new location at the corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada. Sunset has an even bigger selection to choose from. Come see the new 2015 Chrysler 200. A new location with plenty of room for you to check out everything. Ram trucks, Jeep Wrangler and Patriot, Dodge Durango and Charger. Come by today or see our selection at driveakirk.com. The Chrysler Great American Driveway event at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their new location, corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada.
Hi, this is Nathan Burnett, State Farm Insurance. I'd just like to say on behalf of everyone here at my office, good luck to the Raiders in this upcoming season.
Hey, I'm Lane Leverett with Leverett Auto Glass. If y'all need any windshield repair needs or automotive glass repair needs, just let us know here at Leverett Auto Glass. Been in business since 1988. And we'd like to thank all of our loyal customers for coming to us for many years. And anybody that needs any windshield repair replacement done, we'll be glad to help you out. Just give us a call at 662-227-1153. Go Raiders! We just love doing it.
He did actually make the catch. It was an outstanding catch, one-handed, but could not get his feet down. The defender knocked him out of bounds before he get his feet in. So it'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Raiders ball at their 49-yard line with 8:35 remaining here in the first half, trailing the Bayou Academy Colts by a score of 19-3 as Josh Stanford will check into the game for Cole Crenshaw. Holman Taylor, Andrew McDermott, and Zach Beckham, the receivers to the right in the trips formation, Bailey in the backfield. Here comes a blitz off the edge. He picked up by Bailey, and the pass is going to be short to Holman Taylor on the post route. And there is a flag on the play, so we will see what the penalty is.
Flags on the play. 21 Daniel Cooper.
It's a good job by Holland Bailey. He picked up Andrew Rogers, the defensive end, coming in off the edge. It's going to be a false start on Kirk Academy, but they're going to decline the penalty, so it'll bring up 4th down and 9 for Kirk Academy. And here comes the punting unit back onto the field for the Raiders. So yeah, it's going to be. That's exactly who it'll be. The freshman Warner Herring for Kirk Academy will now be the punter for Kirk Academy as Cole is being tended to over there on the sidelines. Nobody back deep to receive. Now Weber's going to retrieve back deep to receive. And coming up to replace him at cornerback position is Camion Gray. Kyle Tolles will be the long snapper. Warner Herring waits. He's going to get it back, get it up, and he gets a good end-over-end kickoff. Going to get a fairly good roll. This can roll all the way about to the 23-yard line. So Herring comes in and does his job nicely. Gets about a 32-yard punt. And he'll put the Colts at their own 23-yard line. So with 8:21 remaining in the first half, the Bayou Academy Colts lead Kirk Academy by a score of 19-3. And quickly back onto the field is that Colts offense. As I think they've attempted one pass tonight, Chip. It's just been that ground and pound game for them so far. So he will await the snap. Will Davis.
He made some adjustments and got some more people inside, so we'll see what Bayou does, like they'll make some adjustments.
Davis waits the snap. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle, pulling guard. It's going to be Hewitt on the carry once again, and he gets about the 34-yard line to pick up a 14 yards, so it'll bring up a first down, as that's pretty much what they're running all night, is just leading Hood up to the hole and pulling the backside guard to let him lead in front, and they're doing a good job. And Hood doing a good job running the ball, but the guard's doing a good job of getting around and pulling. So first down and 10 for the Colts. Here they come. No huddle once again. Forefront for the Raiders. Beckham is back at safety now. McDermott and Haynes and Tolles are the linebackers. It'll be motion left to right. It's going to be a fake handoff to Weber. This time they will pass. Davis will roll out to the left. Being chased by Preston Wood. He's going to be cracked back on by William Wood and getting rid of the ball. And he's finally running out of bounds is Davis. Right there, I don't even know if he got a yard on that carry. Maybe not, but a good job. Preston Woods took a hard hit on that play, but he's really the reason that play didn't go anywhere because he put some pressure on Davis in the backfield.
He jumped right up. He did a big hit from one of the biggest players on the team, but he jumped right back up and actually ended up losing it. No gain on the play.
So no gain. So 2nd and 10, ball at the 34-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Hood. Never mind, Davis will keep it. He gets about to the 35. He's going to be blocking right there. He gets out to the 40, 50. Knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. And here comes a late flag as Paxton Haynes is going to be called for a personal foul as he knocked Davis out of bounds. I didn't see, of course, we're on the other side. I didn't see if he was already out of bounds, but Davis did go flying over the bench. But
two referees out on the sideline and one from halfway across the field through the flag. So
the one. It was already about a pickup of 17 yards as he faked the handoff to Hood and just kept it on the quarterback keeper. And they're going to call a personal foul on Paxton Haynes, who delivered a big blow over there on the sidelines, but I didn't know if he was in or out. Of course, like I said, we're on this side, but like Chip pointed out, there's two officials over there on the sidelines. You would think one of them would make the call, not the one standing over here on the left hash. But then again, I really don't know because that's it's been a little iffy here tonight, a little chippy around the edges, I guess you could say. The kick on the block on punt, the punt block on Cole. A couple of iffy calls here and there, but nonetheless, 1st down and 10 for the Colts. Going to be a handoff to Hood once again up the middle. He gets it to the outside. He's got a lot of room. He's at the 25-20. Breaks the tackle, gets a block. He's at the 5. Stays on his feet, and he's brought down at about the 1-yard line. Here comes another late flag. It's going to be some personal. A lot of players getting ill-tempered out there on both teams. After a pickup of about 40 yards for William Hood as he puts them all the way down at 1st and goal on the 1, but we will await the penalty. It's going to be unsportsmanlike on somebody, I'm sure, or a warning or something. They're going to call illegal block in the back on the Colts, so it'll back them up. So fortunately for the Raiders, after about that 40-yard pickup by William Hood off right tackle, it will come back as they call a block in the back on Bayou Academy. And they're going to back it up. And they're marking it off right now. They're going to mark it all the way at the 31-yard line. So instead of 1st and goal on the 1, it'll be 1st down on the 31. Exactly. Instead of 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. So Kirk does do all right there, get a penalty in their favor and backing them up. And here comes Davis and that offensive line. They're going to snap it and they're going to fake it to Hood. Davis is going to keep it. He gets out to about midfield. It's about to the 15-10-yard line, all the way knocked down about the 7-yard line. He's tackled right there. I think that was Stanford on the tackle. So there's another Raider on the ground having trouble to get up. That is Stanford. He's holding his ankle, but he does get up, kind of hobbling a little bit. They're going to have an official's timeout. Never mind, it'll be a Kirk Raider timeout. Their second timeout of the half with 7:07 remaining here in the first half. Raiders trail the Colts by a score of 19-3. And Stanford was a little shaken up on the play. We will take a minute timeout. Back with more Raider football after this.
Are you cooking tonight? No way, Jose. That's No Way Jose, 1201 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Come out and join us for mouth-watering Tex-Mex food, and happy hour starts at 7. Fun for the whole family, or come out and relax and meet new friends. Or just say hello to Charlie.
Hey, Kirk. Come join us after each full game. We'll be here, right, Charlie?
3 locations, Grenada, Houston, or West Point. No Way Jose. Tex-Mex done right. Stewart Sports and More is your Grenada sports authority at 60 Sunset Loop. We specialize in collegiate apparel for the fan. And don't forget, for that rebel or bulldog in your life, we have a huge selection that will make them stand out at the game. Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State, Ole Miss. From shoes to equipment, we have it at Stewart Sports and More. That's Stewart Sports and More, 60 Sunset Loop in Grenada. And if sports are not your thing, don't forget the Broken Pot Thrift Shop.
Back here on Star 92 out of the timeout. Colts have the ball first and goal, and it's going to be a handoff right there to Hood up the middle as he's met and stays on his feet. And he's going to be met by a host of Raiders at about the 2-yard line, and he did not get in to bring up second down and goal from the 1-yard line after a pickup of about 6 yards by William Hood.
Ball down to Andrew McDermott, number 2. 11, Kyle Cole.
So second and goal. Ball, I didn't see when they spot the ball, a little outside the one, about the 1.5-yard line. Davis gets his signal from the coaches on the sideline and will bring his men up to the line. And it'll be a snap, and it'll be a handoff to Hood again up the middle. And he's tackled in the end zone, unfortunately, by Robbie Jackson, by Jacob Moore. Well, that was Robbie Jackson, but nonetheless, it is in the end zone. And another touchdown for Bayou Academy pushes the score to 25-3 with 6:23 remaining here in the first half, and awaiting the PAT.
Jack Haynes on for the PAT.
Jack Haynes will be doing the extra point attempt. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. And this one is good. So that'll put the score 26-3 Bayou Academy with 6:23 remaining here in the first half. Raiders will receive the kickoff here shortly. We will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Raider football here on Star 92.
My insurance rates are probably going to double.
But Dad, you've got...
Allstate. With accident forgiveness, they guarantee your rates won't go up just because of an accident.
Smart kid.
Indeed. Ask an Allstate agent about accident forgiveness. Are you in good hands?
Are you in good hands? In Grenada, call Patrick Timmis at 662-226-7280.
Got a little momentum. Got to get a little momentum going. Maybe get a good kickoff return right here by Zach Beckham. They trail the Bayou Academy Colts by a score of 26-3 with just under 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first period. As they set their kickoff team due, the Colts. Jack Haynes will be doing the kickoff as well. Of course, like I said, back deep to receive is Zach Beckham. This kick is a line drive kick once again. It'll be handled with by Stanford at the 20-yard line. He's going to come right up the middle of the field, and he gets out to about the 30, 35, 37-yard line for Kirk Academy, and that's where they'll take over first and 10 from their own 37-yard line. So another good return by Josh Stanford, and Hudspeth and company got to get something going right here, Chip, before the half, and make this game a little bit more interesting than what it is right at the moment.
First and 10 for Kirk. All the play count is 37.
So Hudspeth brings his men to the line, and it's going to be a flag thrown as Josh Stanford did not get off the field in time before they broke the snap. So it'll be 12 men on the field for Kirk Academy. So legal substitution is the correct call, but anyways, it'll back Kirk up 5 yards. So instead of first and 10, it'll be first and 15, and that's just another thing that has really not helped the Raiders out tonight. The first drive, they gave up 3 penalties for 25 yards, and I don't know how many penalties they've had since then, but I think it's around 5 or 6, and that's what Coach pointed out. You can't have penalties or turnovers and have 1 turnover so far, but nonetheless, here come the Raiders with a double back set. It's going to be a quick throw to Haynes out of the backfield. He's got a little room. He's at the 40, 45, 50, and he's knocked out of bounds right there. That should be a late hit, and they finally do call it as that will be a personal foul on Bayou Academy. And getting the penalty will be Hayden Fleming, the defensive lineman, trailing the play and making the tackle just a little bit too late out of bounds.
Flags on the play.
I believe it was, actually.
Personal foul on the defense.
So after one big play out of the backfield, that swing pass that has worked well for the Raiders all season long. In business, ball inside the 30-yard line of the Colts, 1st and 10.
It was a great block by Holland Bailey, too.
At the receiver position, exactly right, Chip. Hudspeth awaits the snap, double back set. He's got 3-step drop. He's going to come up in the pocket, make one guy miss, and he's finally brought down after a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. So good job by Gunner once again, stepping up in the pocket and making something out of nothing when there was coverage down the field.
They didn't bring a blitz that time. They kept it back, and they're going to have a water timeout.
Officials timeout.
So it'll be officials timeout. After a pickup of about 5 by Gunner Hudspeth. 2nd down and 5 for the Raiders. 5:47 remaining here in the first half. Raiders trail the Colts by a score of 26-3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Raider football here on Star 92.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awkward. Very awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
In Grenada County, call 662-226-4931.
Chrysler Great American Driveway event is going on now at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their brand new location at the corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada. Sunset has an even bigger selection to choose from. Come see the new 2015 Chrysler 200. A new location with plenty of room for you to check out everything. Ram trucks, Jeep Wrangler and Patriot, Dodge Durango and Charger. Come by today or see our selection at driveakirk.com. The Chrysler Great American Driveway event at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their new location, corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada.
5-yard scamper by Gunner Hudspeth. So 2nd down and 5, ball at the 24-yard line. Field goal would be good, but a touchdown would be even better. You need 6 right here. Low snap by Hudspeth. He's going to turn around and hit Holman Taylor with it. Good job by Holman. Well, they're going to say he did not make the catch. He did a good job of coming back to the ball. Pressure up the middle once again by that defensive front by the Bayou Academy Colts. I think Hudspeth was knocked down as soon as he released it. But it will say incomplete by try to reception right there to Holman Taylor.
Yeah, that was a very, very tough pass to catch. Holman was really good job. That was a low pass away from him, and he goes down and try to catch the ball. I only caught it, but
So another big 3rd down and 5 right here for the Raiders. Ball at the 25-yard line. Twins to the right, double back set. One in the backfield, and here come that Colt defense up the front. Good job of picking it up. Hudspeth's going to roll right, and he's going to find Andrew McDermott right there at about the 15-yard line. He breaks a tackle and gets to the 10, stays on his feet inside the 10-yard line. So the Raiders do convert on 3rd down as Gunner Hudspeth finds Andrew McDermott right there on the pickup of about 17 yards and a 1st down and goal for the Raiders.
Well, we've changed, and we're keeping Zach Beckham and Paxton Haynes in the backfield for blocking. They're picking up those middle linebacker blitzes.
Bring up 3rd goal to go on the 9.
Open. Andrew made a great catch and run after that. We got a 1st and 10 inside the 10, 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line.
Got to come on. Good job by Andrew, like you said, just sitting down in that zone and finding a spot. And good job by Gunner finding him right there on a big 3rd down conversion. So going to go double tight twins. Beckham in the backfield. 3-step drop by Gunner. He's going to roll to his right. Tries a pump fake and just gets rid of that one. Good job by Gunner Hudspeth as he couldn't find anybody down the field and was being pressured to his own sideline. Did a good job of just getting rid of it.
Well, it gets tighter when you get down there inside the 10-yard line, so I believe they're playing the zone. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm trying to listen to too many things at once. But the way they're lined up, I believe they're playing a zone, and once you get a zone inside the goal line, that's really gets tighter. So need to have maybe some kind of screen or something with these hard rushing linebackers, and screen play maybe actually be a good call right here.
He really would with those big linebackers and Hood and Tatum Burrell and Gilliland all in there at that linebacking core, and Davis Dalton. Those are all seniors and one sophomore, and they've been coming all night. So second down and goal to go. Husbands will take a snap into the end zone. The pass is, I think it was broken up. It might have been a little out of the reach right there. There is a flag on the play. So he tried to hit Bailey right there on a little in route inside the goal line, but it'll be holding on the Raider offense. I didn't see who got the guilty. Big Alex Killebrew right there on the hole.
The bad thing is we backed up to the point, and the good news is we have a little more room to work with.
Yeah. Which is kind of awkward, but Kirk Academy does a little bit better when they have more, like you said, a little bit more field to work with because we're so spread out offensively when we get inside. At 15 to 10, it's hard to receivers to run routes and not run into each other.
They're definitely sitting back and playing the zone, so they're tight this time. So let's see.
Got Paxton Hames and Zach Beckham in the backfield with Hudspeth this time. Second down. He's going to step back and throw it, and it's going to be completed right there to McDermott, and he's going to be brought down with forward progress. It'll be about the 15-yard line, so it'll be a reception of about 5 to 6 yards. It'll bring up another third down for the Kirk Raiders.
Well, we got 5 back then. If we can get 7 or 8.
Tackle on the play by Jack Haynes from 7, Tate Burrell.
We got 3 minutes and 46 seconds left there in the second quarter.
Raiders do have one more timeout remaining. They've used 2 already in the first half, trailing the Colts by a score of 26-3, and they will take their final timeout of the first half as they trail Bayou Academy by a score of 26-3, 3:35 remaining. Here in the first half, we will take a 30-second timeout as well. You're listening to Raider Football here on Star 92.
Hi, this is Nathan Burnett, State Farm Insurance. I'd just like to say on behalf of everyone here at my office, good luck to the Raiders in this upcoming season.
Hey, I'm Lane Leverett with Leverett Auto Glass. If y'all need any windshield repair needs or automotive glass repair needs, just let us know here at Leverett Auto Glass. Been in business since 1988. And we'd like to thank all of our loyal customers for coming to us for many years. And anybody that needs any windshield repair replacement done, we'll be glad to help you out. Just give us a call at 662-227-1153. Go Raiders! We just love doing it.
Wind was moving during pregame, and about a couple minutes into the first quarter, it's moving pretty good. But like Chip pointed out, it has died here. So both teams coming back on the field, and out of the timeout, let's see what the Raiders try to do as they will need. This will be 3rd and 15. Use their final timeout of the half, so got to get some points on the board right here if the Raiders want to try to get back to this game right now. And they're going to get a little bit more yardage right there, a little room to work with, I think, unless they're going to call a jump on the false start. That was fortunate. That was big Hayden Fleming. Parker Caston is going to be called for the offsides right there on Bayou Academy. So a little hard count right there by Hudspeth. They'll move it up a little bit.
3rd down, goal to go.
Yeah, that's what they've done that to us 2 times the first drive. So 3rd down, look for the linebackers to be coming. Hudspeth will await the snap. He's going to take a 3-step drop. He's got 3 receivers to the left, and the pass is caught by McDermott, and he breaks the tackle, and he's in the end zone for a Kirk Raider touchdown. So that'll put the score 26-9, awaiting the PAT. That's exactly what the Raiders needed right there, Chip, as McDermott did what he did earlier, just went in got to the goal line and turned around and found a little soft spot in that zone, and used his hands, broke a tackle, and got in the end zone.
Well, they didn't put in full pressure, they brought light pressure, and we were able to pick it up. And if you give Miller time, he's got a great arm and can throw the ball. And Andrews really played a
44, Wilson Brandon on for the PAT.
He's at least got 3 or 4 catches for a lot of yards.
And they're going to run a fake right here on the PAT, and the pass is going to be picked off, but you cannot run it back on a two-point conversion in high school. So they fake the PAT and try to go for the two-point conversion, try to get Gunner as the holder, try to get him to roll out and find somebody in the corner of the end zone, but a good job right there by Alex. That was Alex Mangalardi right there who got the interception on the two-point conversion. So 26-9 after the touchdown from Gunnar Hudspeth to Andrew McDermott with 3:26 remaining here in the first half. Raiders finally get on the board with 6. We will be right back on 30-second timeout right after this.
Are you cooking tonight? No way, Jose. That's No Way Jose, 1201 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Come out and join us for mouth-watering Tex-Mex food, and happy hour starts at 7. Fun for the whole family, or come out and relax and meet new friends. Or just say hello to Charlie.
Hey, Kirk. Come join us after each full game. We'll be here, right, Charlie?
3 locations, Grenada, Houston, or West Point. No Way Jose. Tex-Mex done right.
Back here out of the timeout, Raiders did answer with a touchdown, 10-yard score from Hudspeth to McDermott to get on the board. So now it's 26-9. Two-point conversion attempt was no good. Brandon is not going to get a good kick on this one. He's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a flag. And he'll get the ball at about the 35 or the 40-yard line. I can't remember which one it is, but that's where the Colts will take over. That's only the first problem. That's the first miscue Wilson Brandon really had all season in the kicking game. So I don't know exactly where they put it in high school, but I think it's going to be at the +5. Is that what it is? So it'll be at the 40. They're going to put it at the 44-yard line. Oh, they're going to make them. Oh, so that's right. I forgot you can do that. You can make them kick it again. I forgot all about that. As Wilson Brandon will get another opportunity to come in and do the kicking. But it will back them up 5 yards. So instead of kicking from the 40, the Raiders will be kicking from the 35. That's exactly right. The last kickoff by Dustin Gilliland was taking 75 yards to the house. But you will back it up. Instead of kicking from the 40, Will Brandon Hill will be kicking from the 35 now instead. And back deep to receive is Gilliland and Weber Herberson. Be careful. See what the Raiders try to do here. It's a big front line right there for Bayou Academy. They're not looking to be fooled by anything, try onside or any kind of attempt like that. Wilson Brandon will mark off the steps. 3:26 remaining here in the first half. Score is 26-9 Bayou Academy. As Brandon will set back and gets a high, good kick into this one. It is going to be taken by Weber at about the 25-yard line. He gets to the 30, breaks the tackle. He's at midfield again. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 5, touchdown. Bayou Academy. Back-to-back kickoffs. Bayou Academy has returned both of them for a touchdown. And that'll put the score at 32-9, awaiting the PAT with 3:15 remaining here in the first half on another 70-yard kickoff return, that time by Weber Herberson. So 32-9, awaiting the PAT for the Colts. Special teams has not really been a huge part for the Kirk Raiders, especially in the past 2 kickoffs. I don't really know what they're just not staying in their lanes. I don't really know what has happened. But 2 back-to-back kickoff returns for Bayou Academy. And now Jack Haynes will await the PAT. Snap back, holds down, kick is up. This one is blocked again as well. So Jack Haynes' extra point is no good, and that'll put the score and leave it at 32-9 in favor of Bayou Academy. 3:15 remaining here in the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the kickoff after this.
Stewart Sports and More is your Grenada sports authority at 60 Sunset Loop. We specialize in collegiate apparel for the fan. And don't forget, for that Rebel or Bulldog in your life, we have a huge selection that will make them stand out at the game. Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, from shoes to equipment, we have it at Stewart Sports and More. That's Stewart Sports and More, 60 Sunset Loop in Grenada. And if sports are not your thing, don't forget the Broken Pot Thrift Shop.
So back out of the timeout, the Colts get another kickoff return. This one was by Weber Herberson. He took it 72 yards to the house. And now the score is 32-9. The PA tip was blocked once again by the Raiders. And now back deep to receive is Zach Beckham for Kirk Academy. 3:15 remaining here in the second quarter. Well, all the Raiders can do is just get the ball back and get another offensive drive and try to put another touchdown in the end zone. This time this kick is going to be taken at the 22-yard line, and he gets out to about the 30. 35, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Dalton Bell, number 7 on the kick
That's Dalton Bell on the kick return, so that's where the Raiders will take over at their own 35-yard line with 3:07 remaining here in the first half. And then it's key for the Gunnar Hudspeth and company to come on offensively and try to put another touchdown on the board before the half, Chip. Yeah, it's good to see Cole back in. I was going to mention that earlier. I saw him up there with his helmet off trying to stretch it out over there on the sidelines. He does look rather okay. Maybe just got the breath knocked out of him or something. Deep bruise. But nonetheless, here come the Raider offense. They go trips right. Cole will be the lone receiver to the left. Hudspeth and Haynes in the backfield. And this time it's a hard count by Gunner, and I think they're going to get the call on Bayou Academy. That's jumping off sides right there. It's big number 51, Parker Casting. Parker Caston. He is a 6 foot, 240-pound junior, so it'll move the ball up 5 yards to the 41-yard line. So instead of 1st and 10 for the Raiders, it'll be 1st down and 5. Still 3:07 remaining here in the first half. We'll go trips right again. 3 down linemen up front for Bayou Academy. Hudspeth takes a snap. He's going to be a handoff right there up the middle to Haynes, and he's going to be met right about the line of scrimmage by defensive end Andrew Rogers and William Hood. So after a gain, about 2.5, 3 yards right there by Haynes, it'll bring up 2nd down and about 4 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Clock is running. Raiders do not have any more timeouts remaining. They've used all 3 timeouts. Checking out of the game on defense is Parker Caston, and checking back into the game is William Hood. He's moved. He's played linebacker. Now he's going to be one of the 3 men down front at defensive end. Regular spread formation. Haynes in the backfield is going to get big Robbie Jackson. He's going to outrun Robbie Jackson. He's going to be right around the 1st down marker before he's brought down by Davis Dalton and company. But a good job right there by Paxton Haynes running the football hard. I believe it's going to bring up a 1st down for Kirk Academy.
Kenny Gray, number 2, 44, Teddy Burrell.
So doing a good job right now is Paxton Haynes getting a little dose of him right before the half. Is another 1st down, ball at the 47-yard line. And the clock will continue to run. Like I said, Kirk does not have any timeouts remaining, trailing 32-9 with 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. And this time the Raiders will come out and go trips to the right. And Paxton will stay in the backfield with Gunner. Cole Crenshaw, the lone receiver, to the left. 3 down linemen once again for Bayou. This time, we're going to give it to Haynes again right up the middle. He's going to run it hard. This time he's met right about midfield.
Paxton Haynes on the carry.
Bayou has the football. I'm going to say that they had forward progress and blew the whistle before they got to. Never mind. Now they're going to give it to him. Paxton Haynes, unfortunately, second fumble of the night, or I don't know what happened. He just got it taken from him or not. And he ran into a pile right up there on the handoff, and Bayou Academy quickly let the crowd knew that they had the football. I guess they did not blow the whistle, blow the play dead until he grabbed the football. So Bayou Academy will now have the ball on the 2nd turnover of the night for Kirk Academy they'll have the ball at the Kirk Raider 48-yard line with 1:37 remaining. And Davis will bring his men to the line. Hood in the backfield with him. And we'll go regular spread formation. Straight no-huddle offense. They all got their wristbands on. Look at their wristbands. That's how they do it. Davis is going to drop back to pass. He's going to give it to Hood out on the screen. He's got men out there to block. He breaks the tackle. Never mind. Good open field tackle by Paxton Haynes. Especially on that big man. They tried to run a screen out there to the big man Hood. He completed it. I don't even think he got a yard. It'll be no gain. 2nd down and 10 as Paxton Haynes came flying up from his outside linebacker position.
If he hadn't made that tackle, it was off the races and praise. big play by Kirk.
So they're going to say he got 2 yards on the carry. He's taken down at 8. Just over a minute remaining. Going to go trips right. Davis is going to drop back to pass. And he's going to be sacked, actually. Good job by the defensive line. Jacob Moore.
Number 51, Jacob Moore.
He may have called back in over there, but all of a sudden he said, Mr. coming right at him, so he decided to hold the ball. I think he was safe.
They got a third down and 12.
Third down and 13, ball at midfield. Davis awaits the snap again. He's going to roll right. He looks at Weber, and the pass is going to be complete. He made the catch. Ball at about the 38-yard line. He's going to be a little bit short of the first down. That's going to bring up fourth down, I think. Yeah, so it'll be fourth down and about a little over a yard. Davis trying to run his no-huddle offense. Just 11 seconds remaining. This will probably be the last play before the half. Davis takes a snap. He's going to take just a quarterback draw right up the middle. Gets to the 35. And that'll blow the whistle. And that is the first half. Does pick up the first down. Gets all the way to the 30-yard line. But nonetheless, that ends the first half of play. And the Raiders are trailing the Bayou Academy of Colts by a score of 32-9 here in Cleveland, Mississippi. We will take a 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Raider Football on Star 92.
My insurance rates are probably going to double.
But, Daddy, you've got...
Allstate. With accident forgiveness, they guarantee your rates won't go up just because of an accident.
Smart kid.
Indeed. Ask an Allstate agent about accident forgiveness. Are you in good hands?
Are you in good hands? In Grenada, call Patrick Timmis at 662-226-7280.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awkward. Very awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
In Grenada County, call 662-226-4931.
Freeman Creative Media would like to thank you for watching this live broadcast of Kirk Academy Raiders football. And please support these fine sponsors. Are you cooking tonight? No Way Jose. That's No Way Jose. In Grenada, call them 227-3355. Patrick Timmis Allstate in Grenada wants to remind you, don't fumble the bundle. Let us bundle an insurance package that's tailored to your needs. Call them at 226-7280. Stewart Sports and More. Collegiate apparel for the fan. State, Ole Miss, Alabama, Auburn, LSU. Give them a call, 226-4747. And if sports are not your thing, go to the Broken Pot Thrift Shop next door. Sunset Chrysler in Grenada has the truck or car you're looking for. Give Jason Neal a call at 226-5124. Farm Bureau Insurance in Grenada. Al Cummins at Farm Bureau would like to say, come out and see Melba, Marianne, Terry, or Robert, and give them a call at 226-4931. Carmela's Ristorante in Grenada would like to tell you about a pizza special they have on Saturday. Buy a specialty pizza and get a one-topping pizza the same size for half price. That's Carmela's, 294-1020. Leverett Auto Glass in Grenada has free pickup and delivery. Don't forget to see Lane Leverett and give him a call, 227-1153. Nathan Burnett State Farm for all your insurance needs. Give him a call, 226-4432. Thanks for watching the broadcast, and let's get back to Kirk Academy Raiders football.
The Chrysler Great American Driveway event is going on now at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their brand new location at the corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada. Sunset has an even bigger selection to choose from. Come see the new 2015 Chrysler 200. A new location with plenty of room for you to check out everything. Ram trucks, Jeep Wrangler and Patriot, Dodge Durango and Charger. Come by today or see our selection at driveakirk.com. The Chrysler Great American Driveway event at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their new location, corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada. The Chrysler
9 points so far, but have had a lot of good field position, like you pointed out, and just when they get inside, about to the 30, inside the 25-yard line of Bayou Academy, just really hadn't had any success.
Well, the big difference in the game really is the 2 kickoff returns. Two 70-yard kickoff plus yard returns. We haven't been able to stop the
got 270, like you said, 270-yard plus kickoff returns they gave. That's 13 unanswered points right there by Bayou Academy. One of the extra points was not successful, but anyways, that is about the big difference in the game. That and the Raiders have 2 fumbles. One of them didn't hurt them. The first one did on their first possession. Bayou ended up going back down the field and scoring. But nonetheless, like you said, offensively doing a good job moving the ball, getting good field position to start off with, getting pretty good return yardage out of Josh Stanford and Beckham, and just not really, just kind of stalling out. And so we're getting penalties. I think we're around 7 or 8 penalties in the first half. That doesn't help at all when you, like Coach McCory talked about in pregame, penalties just, that just kills you. Exactly, they got 4 or 5, and we're going to say that all season, man. 4 or 5 freshmen and a few more sophomores. About 7 or 8 probably are out of the 11 on defense, or 9th and 10th graders for the Kirk Academy Raiders defense. And really, other than that, as like Chip pointed out, Paxton Haynes and Jacob Moore, really the only 2 upperclassmen that are the starting defense, and that's really what's been struggling for the Raiders tonight and pretty much all season. But they've done a good job and kept their head up, and they've actually gotten better throughout the season and made some open field tackles. And the score is a little, it's not out of reach. The Raiders will come out and get the ball to start the second half. Got to put a drive together, maybe get a touchdown, get a little momentum going in their favor, and you never know what will happen. But nonetheless, let's not take anything away, like you said, Chip, from Bayou Academy in that offense. They all know what they're doing offensively, from the offensive line all the way up to the coaches. They run a no-huddle offense. Got a pretty good quarterback, and John Thomas Davis. He's very mobile. Doesn't really throw the ball that much. I think they've probably thrown the ball maybe 2 or 3 times that whole first half. Like you said, it's just been William Hill, Weber Herbertson, and that's pretty much it. And John Thomas Davis, the quarterback, running. That's pretty much them 3, other than the 2 kick returns on the offensive side of the ball for Bayou Academy. But that's really all the damage that Bayou has really done. It's just been on the ground. Raiders to come out in the second half. They're trailing right now, get some 6 points, get 6 or 7 points on the board. Start the second half. Like I said, Kirk will get the ball to start the second half. They're trailing Bayou Academy by a score of 32-9 right now. We got a little bit of halftime festivities going on here at Bayou Academy. Anyways, but one thing we can talk about, Chip, is that big win down in Death Valley Saturday night. It was pretty interesting. Like you said, Dak. Dak had come in and put him on them from the get-go, the opening drive, and then the defense with that fourth and goal stand right there on LSU. That's usually LSU doing that to us throughout the year. So it was definitely really, really fun to return the favor. And like that, but got an open week this weekend, and already been told or been heard that the SEC Network will be in the Junction 9 o'clock next Saturday, 11 a.m. kickoff against the Aggies. So another big game. If Texas A&M holds their own this weekend against Arkansas, they can only go up. They're already at 6th in the nation, so they can, like I said, they can only go up. So another big game in Starkville next week.
Yeah, then number 4 or 5 probably.
Auburn comes in.
Auburn they're at home against LSU.
The SEC West is about to get real interesting here in the next 3 or 4 weeks. On Oxford. Right. That's what I was thinking as well, because they got it set up where State, you got State, LSU, State, A&M at 11, then you got Ole Miss and Alabama at 2:30, but then you got Auburn, LSU the night game. So exactly right. And then I don't know where they're going to go, but there is a rumor going around that they say they got some hotel rooms booked in Oxford. So we will see. If the Rebels take care of the Memphis Tigers this weekend, who have shown a little bit of success offensively. So you never know. That's kind of like, I guess you could say Memphis is kind of like our UAB or Kentucky or somebody like that to Ole Miss. They can really handle Ole Miss. They don't not necessarily handle, but give them a game.
Well, they were talking about the Memphis. I guess UCLA and UCLA had played fairly poorly, everybody thought, but then they put 62 up on Arizona State last night.
Exactly, and they were ranked 15th, I think.
15th, and so that was at Arizona. So UCLA was a preseason top 10 team, with an All-American Heisman candidate in Huntley, and so it's going to be football season is really about to crank up.
It sure is.
We've seen here in Mississippi.
That's right, it is, especially with these two teams that sit at 4-0 could easily be up to 6-7. I mean, I could see the Rebels and the Dogs in the Egg Bowl, and actually for the first time of course it means something in state rivalry, but could actually mean something BC or not even BCS, outside, national. Actually could mean something in this rivalry game. It could be where who gets a big bowl game, or whoever gets maybe a nod in that top 4 in that playoff spot. So it's a long way to go to talk about it, I know, but that's everybody's goal to start the season. So might as well keep it that goal in Mississippi as well. But nonetheless, the score is here 32-9 in favor of Bayou Academy. There's about 2 minutes remaining here at halftime. We will take a 2-minute timeout and come back with the second half. You're listening to Raider Football here on Star 92.
Hi, this is Nathan Burnett, State Farm Insurance. I'd just like to say on behalf of everyone here at my office, good luck to the Raiders in this upcoming season.
Hey, I'm Lane Leverett with Leverett Auto Glass. If y'all need any windshield repair needs or automotive glass repair needs, just let us know here at Leverett Auto Glass. Been in business since 1988. And we'd like to thank all of our loyal customers for coming to us for many years. And anybody that needs any windshield repair replacement done, we'll be glad to help you out. Just give us a call at 662-227-1153. Go Raiders! We just love doing it.
Are you cooking tonight? No way, Jose. That's No Way Jose, 1201 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Come out and join us for mouth-watering Tex-Mex food, and happy hour starts at 7. Fun for the whole family, or come out and relax and meet new friends. Or just say hello to Charlie.
Hey, Kirk. Come join us after each full game. We'll be here, right, Charlie?
3 locations, Grenada, Houston, or West Point. No Way Jose. Tex-Mex done right. Stewart Sports and More is your Grenada sports authority at 60 Sunset Loop. We specialize in collegiate apparel for the fan. And don't forget, for that rebel or bulldog in your life, we have a huge selection that will make them stand out at the game. Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State, Ole Miss. From shoes to equipment, we have it at Stewart Sports and More. That's Stewart Sports and More, 60 Sunset Loop in Grenada. And if sports are not your thing, don't forget the Broken Pot Thrift Shop.
My insurance rates are probably going to double.
But Daddy, you've got...
Allstate. With accident forgiveness, they guarantee your rates won't go up just because of an accident.
Smart kid.
Indeed. Ask an Allstate agent about accident forgiveness. Are you in good hands?
Are you in good hands? In Grenada, call Patrick Timmis at 662-226-7280.
Chrysler in Grenada, they just moved to the 851 intersection, 51 intersection right there, and it allowed them to triple their inventory. So go check them out over there at Sunset Chrysler, KAJCP, 333 Restaurant, Guys Catfish and Steakhouse, Nick's, Dixie Roofing Incorporated, Charlie Ray's Barbecue, Quick Care Pharmacy, Grenada Area Chamber of Commerce, The Donut Shop on 51, Nathan Burnett, State Farm Insurance, Mariscalco, Save More Drugs, Malachi Financial Group, Sonic of Grenada, and State Representative Kevin Horan. Those are just some of our fine sponsors. If you listen, we'll give some more shout-outs to our sponsors throughout the night here on Star 92. Thank you for sponsoring Kirk Raider football on Star 92. As the Colts have now come out and get an extra 2 minutes to warm up. 32-9 is the score in favor of Bayou Academy. We will take a minute timeout and come back with the second half kickoff. You're listening to Raider football on Star 92.
Freeman Creative Media would like to thank you for watching this live broadcast of Kirk Academy Raiders football. And please support these fine sponsors. Are you cooking tonight? No Way Jose. That's No Way Jose in Grenada. Call them 227-3355. Patrick Timmis, Allstate in Grenada, wants to remind you, don't fumble the bundle. Let us bundle an insurance package that's tailored to your needs. Call them at 226-7280. Stewart Sports and More, collegiate apparel for the fan. State, Ole Miss, Alabama, Auburn, LSU. Give them a call, 226-4747. And if sports are not your thing, go to the Broken Pot Thrift Shop next door. Sunset Chrysler in Grenada has the truck or car you're looking for. Give Jason Neal a call at 226-5124. Farm Bureau Insurance in Grenada. Al Cummins at Farm Bureau would like to say, come out and see Melba, Marianne, Terry, or Robert, and give them a call at 226-4931. Carmela's Ristorante in Grenada would like to tell you about a pizza special they have on Saturday. Buy a specialty pizza and get a one-topping pizza the same size for half price. That's Carmela's, 294-1020. Leverett Auto Glass in Grenada has free pickup and delivery. Don't forget to see Lane Leverett and give him a call, 227-1153. Nathan Burnett State Farm for all your insurance needs. Give him a call, 226-4432. Thanks for watching the broadcast, and let's get back to Kirk Academy Raiders football.
Start drives throughout the night, and just get a good return right here, Chip, and let Gunnar Husband and company go to work. And if they start playing like they did towards the end of the half right there, they could probably answer with a touchdown of their own to start the first drive. So Haynes will be doing the kicking, and making sure everybody is set.
Jack Haynes on the kick. Dalton Bell.
And he gets it high, and he's going to kick it to Beckham about the 21-yard line. Beckham's going to get it out to the 30. He's on the left hash, breaks a tackle. He's at the 35, runs over somebody. He's out at the 40-yard line, and there's going to be a late hit right there. Out of bounds, I believe that's going to be called. That's going to be on Bayou Academy. I'm trying to see what the number is over there. So,
Terrell on the tackle. Flags on the play.
Jack Beckham, because they kicked the Dolphins over there on the right side every play. And so they ran attack over there and ended up working good for them because they got a mock return, and we're going to be started inside the Bayou Academy territory, about the 45 or 5.
and Zach got it all the way about to the 45-yard line and add the tack on the 15 other yards. It'll be exactly ball at about the 45-yard line of Bayou Academy. So the Raiders start out with great field position once again, trailing 32-9, opening possession here in the third quarter. Getting the ball boys getting the ball into the official. So the Raiders with a big break once again.
Ball placed down at the 44.
So Hutch will bring his men to the line. It'll be regular spread formation. Make them in the backfield. Hutch waits a snap for Moore. 3-5 look from the defense. It's going to be a handoff right there to Beckham up the middle, and he gets it out to about the 40-yard line. So just a little dive up there to Zach Beckham, and he picks up about 5 yards on the play.
Carry. Brought down by Jack Haynes, number 7. Bring up 2nd down and 6. Give us a 5-yard gain, but pick up a little bit of yards.
So Gunnar Hutch will bring his men to the line once again. A regular spread formation. 2nd down and 5 is going to be a handoff right there to Beckham once again. This time he is sniffed out by the defensive front. That's Nick's Alex Mangalardi right there, the defensive tackle, number 66 senior for Bayou Academy. Snips it out, and Zach will actually lose the yard on that play. So to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders as we just start the third period. Another big 3rd down right here for Kirk Academy. Cole Crenshaw, good to see him back in the game, healthy. Took a pretty big blow the first half. Regular spread formation. Paxton and Haynes in the backfield, this time for Zach Beckham. Husband awaits the snap. Trying to get the Colts to maybe jump off sides. And somebody moved. I didn't see Chip. Looked like both of them. Looked like the offense and the defense moved. They definitely it didn't look like it. They did. I just want to know who went first. They are going to call an offside, so that'll bring it 3rd and 6. It'll be 4th and 1, so it'll bring it up 4th and 1. So maybe get a different look from the Raiders right here inside the 30. Exactly. So it'll be 3rd down and about 2, maybe long 1 yard to go. Haynes still in the backfield with Hudspeth. Gunnar awaits a snap from Moore. He's going to take it and hand it off to Haynes. Haynes gets it outside to the 30s, outside to the 25, and finally brought down by the free safety right there by Bayou Academy. Came in gray, but not after about a 16-yard pickup and a Kirk Raider 1st down.
First and 10 from the 23.
So another 1st down right there, ball on the 23-yard line, just right at 10 minutes remaining here in the third period. Colts up over the Raiders 32-9, but the Raiders are knocking on the door on their opening drive in the second half. Haynes still in the backfield, regular spread formation. Going to be a handoff to Haynes again, pulling Robbie Jackson, and this time a big hit delivered by the inside linebacker, one of the inside linebackers, William Hood, but a good job by Haynes delivering, taking the hit and getting up as well as, Paxton as well as I do. He's not afraid of anybody, standing in there probably right at about 180 pounds, but really runs the ball hard.
Well, he cut back. He followed Robbie. I think he would have a little bit bigger hole to go through, but he cut back to the right because it was cleared open. But Kirk was coming across from the left linebacker position.
So after gain of 3, put the ball at the 21-yard line, 2nd down and 7. Haynes will check out. Checking back in is Beckham. Twins on either side. It's going to be another handoff, pulling Big Jackson and breaks a tackle. Does Beckham breaks another tackle, and he's out past 20-yard line at about the 15-yard line before he's met by Camion Gray for a pickup of around 3, maybe 4 yards on that play. It'll bring up third and relatively short right here for the Raiders once again. I'm going to say 3, and I'm going to say that's a long 3 or 4, third and about 4 to go.
Zach, just a quick handoff again up the middle, and Zach broke a couple tackles there. Big third down play here on the first drive.
Moving the football right here are the Raiders on the opening drive of the third quarter. Did get about a 20-yard return and another 15-yard on the penalty, so started out at the 45, now on the 16 of Bayou. This time they'll go under center, I formation, twin to the right. In the backfield is Bailey. Waits the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Haynes, Paxton Haynes right up the middle in the fullback Trout. Maybe got a yard, Chip. I don't think he, they're not even going to give him a yard, I don't think.
Number 44, Gabriel.
So fourth down and a long 3 to go right here for Kirk Academy. Really have no choice. Trailing 32-9 right here in the third quarter. You got to go for it.
Tried to hit the quick pullback up the middle.
Bring up 4th and 3.
Nobody there. No opening there.
From the 15.
Holman Taylor checks into the game at receiver. They're going to go under center again. Bailey in the backfield, Haynes at fullback, twins to the right. Hudspeth under center. Waits. Going to be a toss sweep to Bailey to the short side of the field, and he's going to get out there and he's going to try to cut it back before he's met. And I think he's going to get a face mask. It looked like a face mask by William Hood. He came in flying in, but I saw Bailey's helmet move, so maybe the Raiders will catch a break on that one because he did not get the first down.
What about Turner Davis? State Burrell.
So we will await the penalty. Yeah, it will be an automatic first down for the Raiders at the 10-yard line. So first and goal to go for Kirk. 7:19 remaining here in the third quarter. 32-9 is the score. Bayou Academy leads. Another break right there by the Raiders. That was kind of an odd call. Went twins right and ran a toss sweep to the short side of the field.
First down,
but it did help out on the face mask. Bailey still in the backfield. I formation once again. Haynes at fullback. It's going to be a direct handoff to Bailey. He tries to cut it back to the left, and he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Bailey up the middle.
That's Davis Dalton on the stick, on the hit right there.
Second down, goal to go.
Spot on the right outside linebacker, and they cut it off pretty quick, about a yard. Looks like just inside the 10.
He might have got it, maybe a yard. It did look like a hole. It was a good job by Bailey cutting back. He saw the cut back there, but a good job, like you said, by Dalton filling his right inside linebacker position. And same formation, I backfield. This time it's going to be a pass. It's going to be a fade in the back of the end zone to Crenshaw. He goes up, and a good defensive play right there by the cornerback, Samuel Cooper, as they just try to pretty much a jump ball to Cole Crenshaw in the back right corner of the end zone, and Samuel Cooper was able to knock it away. So about third down again for the Raiders at about the 9-yard line.
Jump ball there.
Third goal to go.
Cooper
from the 10.
About 6 foot, and so was Cole there. So that was a draw, and they just good play effort by both of them.
Going to go shotgun this time. Zach Beckham back in the game. It's going to go twins short on either side. Gunner with a 3-step drop. Has a little time now. He's being pressured. He'll roll left. Passes into the end zone. Tipped up and knocked down. That was Davis Dalton once again. He's been all over the field on the defensive side of the ball. So another fourth down up and coming for the Kirk Raider offense.
Fourth down.
So let's see what the Raiders try to do. If they try to maybe draw them off sides, get an extra 5 yards, and get a little bit closer to the end zone. Got to go to the end zone. Do the Raiders. Regular spread formation. Holman Taylor is back in the game at receiver. Zach Beckham back in the game at running back. 3-step drop by Hutz with pump fakes. Got a little time. Rolls left. Trying to get rid of it. Lose one defender, but it's not able to elude the other way. So he's going to be sacked right around the 21-yard line. And then there on the sack was right there was the junior defensive end, Turner Davis. So it'll be a turnover on down for Kirk Academy. Bayou Academy will take over on their first possession of the second half. Ball at their own 21-yard line.
21.
play right here, maybe turn over something, maybe get the ball back.
So coming back out for the offense, led by John Thomas Davis, the quarterback, is going to go motion from right to left. It's going to be handoff to Weber. They fake the handoff, and Davis keeps it. Nice sidestep. He gets back out here. Nice block. It's another nice block from Weber. He's out to 30, 35, 40, 45, all the way out to about midfield. And that's about a gain. 32 yards right there on the midline, just to fake the speed sweep and keep it with the quarterback John Thomas Davis, and about pick up of 32 yards, bring up first down for Bayou Academy.
I know after last year's game they heard, Weber, because he's been on a couple touchdowns, and so
Ball is placed down, Kirk 49.
Quarterback over there, so just got to make some adjustments.
Timeout on the field.
So now we have an official's timeout after the long game by John Thomas Davis. 5:57 remaining here in the third period. Colts are moving the ball so far. 32-9, they lead the Raiders. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Raider football here on Star 92.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awkward. Very awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
In Grenada County, call 662-226-4931.
They try to defend their double-A.
Back here out of the timeout. It was just an official's water timeout right there. 5:57 remaining in the third period. Bayou Academy with one play so far on their current drive. A quarterback keep by John Thomas Davis. Gets the ball all the way out to the Raider 49-yard line. And this time they'll huddle up. Preston Woods in the game at defensive end for Kirk Academy. Going to go quick to the line. Use motion from left to right. This time they will hand it to Weber, and he breaks the tackle. He gets to the outside. He's at the 30, and he's going to be met right there at the 40-yard line, and he's eventually going to go up forward to about the 38-yard line, so right around a gain of 12, and they'll bring another first down from Bayou Academy.
First and 10.
So first down and 10 to go. Ball at the 38-yard line for Bayou. It's going to be a motion from right to left to Weber again. This time it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And it's going to be a pickup of about 3 yards, but met right there by Robbie Jackson and Paxton Haynes. And that on the carry that time was Dustin Gilliland, who already has a kickoff return for a touchdown tonight.
Robbie Jackson. Bring up second down and 7.
So second down and 7. Going to fake it to Gilliland this time, and he's going to hand it, and it's a nice pitch. That's a nice play design right there. If that could have worked, I don't know why he threw it. He probably should have kept it, should John Thomas Davis.
They got third down.
It looked like it. That's a good job by Weber hanging back to make it a lateral. Yeah, I was about to say. That's a pretty good play design. If the quarterback's got to be real careful, like you said, he gets past the line of scrimmage and makes that pass like John Thomas just did to Weber. It's going to be a penalty, and I believe it's a loss of down. So that'll bring up third down and back them up 5 yards to the 40-yard line. Third down and about 13 to go. Yeah.
Flag on the play. Illegal forward pass.
So third down and 13 to go. Ball at the Kirk Raider 40-yard line. The Colts will huddle up and call a play this time. Now they're going to huddle back up. I don't know what. Been a little bit of confusion on the officials tonight. I don't think they're on the same page. I don't really know what's going on. 32-9 is the score. 5:19 remaining here in the third period. And they backed it up. Fourth down. And this is just what you do not like to see. Late in the game, score 32-9. I know it's, you never say anything's well out of reach. And I'm not saying that either, but I'm just saying that you've already discussed it one time, I don't understand. Get it right the first time. Did have it right. I think they were going to see if they could get Bayou with 12 leaving the huddle earlier, and then they come back and huddle up. But nonetheless, 3rd and 13. Davis tries to get the front line of the Kirk Raider D to jump off. They do not. He's going to check with his receivers, and they have the play called in from the sideline. Motion right to left. Here comes Weber. A fake it to Weber. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Gilliland. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 35, 30. And he's right around the first down mark. He's all the way out to about the 21-yard line. So just on a quick motion, fake the motion speed sweep to Weber again, and a handoff to the running back up the middle. And that's pretty much the bread and butter of the Bayou Academy offense tonight. So first down and 10. Davis is going to he's going to actually throw a pass to Weber this time. He's at the 20, breaks a tackle. He's at the 15, cuts it back inside, breaks another tackle at the 10, 5, and dives into the end zone. They're going to say he's in or down. They're going to say he's down at the 1-yard line. But I tell you what, that was pretty acrobatic and pretty amazing to see that young man make that many tackles miss right there. It's a pretty athletic move on that young man's part. No offense to Kirk Academy. They hit him hard 3 or 4 times, but you can tell that the young man knows what he's doing when he gets the ball in his hands. So first and goal from the 1-yard line. And Davis will go under center, no huddle. And there's going to be a sneak up the middle. But first, it's going to be a false start. It should be. Should be a false start because I saw 2 or 3 linemen's head raise up and kind of lift up and lean forward. They just try to go quick count right there, and it will be a false start. And back Bayou up 5 yards. So instead of first and goal from the 1. Exactly. And that's the name of it. Like you said, Chip, they try to do everything so quick. That's the name of their offense. They get up there. They all got the wristbands, the backs do, and the linemen listen to the blocking scheme. And they just run no huddle. Pretty much how they do their offense. Little different designed offense than the Raiders. More of a type of Auburn offense, I guess you could say, running the football. John Thomas Davis would go motion left to right, and it's going to be a handoff on the speed sweep. They do a good job of containing the Raiders, and he's met when he brought him back inside by Robbie Jackson, Rich Guerrero, and Paxton Haynes. So all 3 Raiders in on that tackle after about a pickup of about 3 yards. I'm going to say Preston Woods in on the tackle, so a good job by Preston coming from the other defensive end position to make that tackle. The opposite side of the defensive end. Yeah. Here comes the heavy package for Bayou Academy. You got William Hood and Taden Burrell coming back in to the game, and the big defensive end Andrew Rogers is going to come in and play offense as well. He looks like he's going to go. They're going to go under center right here. Hood in the backfield. They fumble the snap. Davis picks it up, scrambles to his left, and pass is going to be completed. And wow, caught by William Hood for a touchdown. White when Dalton Bailey was about to get to him and sack the quarterback Davis. Davis barely just flipped it out, rolling to his left, just flipped it out to William Hood. William Hood flipped it up in the air 3 or 4 times, bobbled it, made the catch, and it happened to be in the end zone when he did. So touchdown pass right there from about 4 yards out. That was pretty incredible.
Pretty tough break. They had him sat back there and just barely got rid of it, and just kind of look what I found.
That's exactly what that was. He just bobbled it a few times. Could get it in. The extra point. This one is up. Hits the crossbar, but it does go in. So, line drive, crossbar up and good. And the score is now 39-9 with 3:39 remaining here in the 3rd period as the Colts answer on their first drive of the 2nd half with points. We will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Raider football here on Star 92.
Our Great American Driveway event is going on now at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their brand new location at the corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada. Sunset has an even bigger selection to choose from. Come see the new 2015 Chrysler 200. A new location with plenty of room for you to check out everything. Ram trucks, Jeep Wrangler and Patriot, Dodge Durango and Charger. Come by today or see our selection at driveakirk.com. The Chrysler Great American Driveway event at Sunset Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in their new location, corner of 8 and 51 in Grenada.
Back here on Star 92 after a pretty miraculous touchdown pass right there from John Thomas Davis to the running back William Hood. He just bobbled it and finally came down with it in the end zone. Unfortunately for the Raiders, is now we'll await the kickoff for Bayou Academy. Doing the kicking is Jack Haynes. Back deep to receive, as never mind, it's going to be taken by Bailey. It's going to roll out of bounds. Never mind, Bailey will not take it and let it roll out of bounds. Instead, will be a flag on the play. We will see what Kirk will try to do, if they want him to re-kick it or if they will take the ball where they want it at. I haven't made a decision. Yet, I don't think. I asked Jacob Moore, one of the captains, what did he want to do, I think. And he said that he wants to re-kick it, so they're going to re-kick it. And it'll back them up to the 35-yard line instead of kicking from the 40. Score 39-9 in favor of Bayou Academy. 3:39 remaining here in the third period. Nolan Walker has checked into the game from Warner Herring at one of the up men on kickoff return. Yeah.
Almost 2 long touchdown kickoff by Bayou, and a couple of Kirk almost broke them down.
It rather has, and back deep to receive. This time it's Dalton. They're going to swap. They swap Dalton Bell and Beckham again. We'll see where Jack Haynes decides to kick the ball this time. Last time they messed up with Jack, and now they're swapping back. Now Beckham goes back, and Dalton Bell comes up. So we will see. And he's going to just kick it back. This time it's going to be taken by Bailey at the 22-yard line. He gets it out to the 30, waits on the wedge, breaks it to the left. It's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Making the tackle right there is Cole Hutchinson, the senior for Bayou Academy. So that's where Kirk Academy will take over their second offensive possession of the second half. Ball on the 33-yard line. 3:32 remaining in the third period. Still got to go out and give some life. Like you said, Chip, about a 6-minute drive. Their first drive, just couldn't come away with any points when we got inside the red zone once again. Just got to learn how to come away with some points. I only have 9 to show so far here tonight. It's going to be a handoff right there to Bailey, and he gets out about to the 36-yard line. Maybe a pickup of 3 off tackle. Met by William Hood. Slow getting up is Bailey. He was hit pretty hard in the back area, kind of right there. It is part of football, you're right. He just kind of got hit toward him. I mean, he was kind of going down, but he wasn't down, so it wasn't a late hit. So he got hit in the back, kind of. He's up now, walking around. Just probably got the breath knocked out of him. So after a game of about 3 by Bailey, he'll check out of the game real quick. Have to check out for at least one play. Bring up second down and about 8 to go. Checking back into the game is Paxton Haynes at fullback. And Gunnar Hudspeth will huddle his men up and come back out and try to run another play and get something going right here. Maybe get a touchdown on the board to end this third period. It'll be a double back set. It'll be Beckham and Haynes in the backfield. Twins to the right. Holman Taylor, the lone receiver, to the left. It's going to be a quick dish right there to Haynes on a swing pass to the left. He gets out to the about close to midfield, right to the 45-yard line, right around the first down marker. So I think they're going to be another first down.
49 William Hood on the tackle.
Good job by Paxton Haynes. It's the first time really all season, Chip. Like you said, we've seen him catch the ball in the backfield 2 or 3 times tonight. Now they're going to measure it, it looks like. Never mind. They are going to give it to him.
First and 10, 45.
And they will. So another first down for the Raiders. Ball at the 45-yard line. Both Paxton, now Bailey back in the backfield as well. This time we're going to fake it to Bailey and give it to Haynes. And Haynes is met right in the backfield. Just some miscommunication up front on the offensive line. And Tackle made right there on the play was big 77, Tristan Mosley, who's a sophomore, seeing some action on the defensive line for Bayou Academy.
We tried to go some cross buck, and this time of game when you're up 30 points and you can afford to just send your guys upfield, that just wasn't there.
It really wasn't there. There was a cross buck design. It was not there. Nonetheless, we're second down and 15, ball at the 40-yard line of Kirk. Both Bailey and Hames in the backfield, twins to the right. This time they're going to fake the cross buck and throw it to Bailey out of the backfield. He's going to try to get out here. Breaks one tackle and is immediately met by two defenders and brought down at the 35-yard line. Tackle made right there. That was big. 44, Tatum Burrell, and 88, Andrew Rogers. Right. So third down and 15 for the Raiders. Checking back into the game is Zach Beckham. Checking out is Andrew McDermott. And Gunnar Husbeth will bring his men up to the line and see what the Raiders try to do here on this third and long. Checking back into the game quickly on defense. Right there was Weber Herberson. So Gunnar awaits a snap from Jacob Moore. It's going to be the pitch, and then they're going to pitch it back to Cole Crenshaw in reverse, and he's got a little daylight, and he can get a break attack. He gets out. It's going to be out to about midfield, so a pickup of about 15 yards by Cole Crenshaw on a double reverse right there, and it'll be fourth down and about 5 from about midfield. So if you're the Raiders, you really just, why not? Go for it.
Fourth down.
Wait for the fourth quarter and make the decision.
12, 10 seconds and counting. That's a pretty good play call with third and long to give yourself some room right there. We ran that play just a quick, kind of really not like you said a reverse, like a quick reverse to Bailey a couple times tonight. This time we gave it to Bailey, and Bailey quickly gave it right back to Cole around the left end, pickup of about 10 yards. So 4th and 5, and that was the end of the third period. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. Raiders trail 39-9. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Raider football here on Star 92.
Hi, this is Nathan Burnett, State Farm Insurance. I'd just like to say on behalf of everyone here at my office, good luck to the Raiders in this upcoming season.
Hey, I'm Lane Leverett with Leverett Auto Glass. If y'all need any windshield repair needs or automotive glass repair needs, just let us know here at Leverett Auto Glass. Been in business since 1988. And we'd like to thank all of our loyal customers for coming to us for many years. And anybody that needs any windshield repair replacement done, we'll be glad to help you out. Just give us a call at 662-227-1153. Go Raiders! We just love doing it.
So back here in the fourth quarter in Cleveland, Mississippi at Bayou Academy Field. Bayou Academy leads Kirk Academy by a score of 39-9. A big fourth down right here coming up for the Raiders, 4th and 5. Let's see what they do. Ball at about midfield. Going to go trips to the left, twins to the right. Going to bring motion right to left. Going to fake it. Going back, flood route to the right, and the pass is intended for Cole Crenshaw, but it was well high on the backside post. That play's been there a couple times tonight. Cole hadn't been able to handle it, and that last one was just a little bit too high for Cole.
He was open. It was a good play design there. We blocked well.
Ball over on down. It'll be 1st and 10. Bayou Academy goal.
So Bayou Academy will take over, like Chip pointed out, right at midfield. Looks like a whole different offensive line coming in right now for Bayou Academy, at least. Is it? 66, yeah, 66, 65. It looked like a different. Here comes, yeah, still the starting offense right now for Bayou Academy. As John Thomas Davis brings his men to the line and checks back with his coach. And signals out a play to his receivers and slots and running back and offensive line. So he waits a snap, and he's going to drop back. And he's got a man right there around the middle of the seam, and the pass is completed. It gets out to about the 37-yard line, and pick up about 13, and they'll bring up another first down for Bayou Academy, and making the reception. Right there was Cole Hutchinson right there. He just was at a slot position, was out at the left wideout position, and came in just on a little in route. Yeah, it's one of the. So I think they've only completed, I think, 2 or 3, one to Weber over here earlier. They're going to run a little option right here. It looks like trailing his Hood. He's going to go deep to Weber in the end zone. The pass is caught for another Bayou Academy touchdown. So 46-yard touchdown pass from John Thomas Davis to Weber in the end zone as it just rolled right. John Thomas Davis just took the ball and rolled right with William Hood. It looked like just going to run an option, just them two together. And the last second he pulled up right before the line of scrimmage and hit Weber Herberson. He just ran a go route right down the middle of the field. Right down the right sideline, and made a catch in the end zone for another Bayou Academy touchdown. That put the score at 45-9, awaiting the PAT. And this time kicking the PAT is O'Neal Walters. He is a freshman. And he gets this one up, and it's good as well. So back-to-back PAT by Walters have been good. That'll put the score at 46-9 in favor of Bayou Academy. And I think maybe now, the clock is going to start running now. Nonetheless, we will thank some more of our fine sponsors. We'll stay right here before the kickoff. Charlie Ray's Barbecue of Carrollton, Quick Care Pharmacy, Grenada Area Chamber of Commerce, First Health Pharmacy, Sonic of Grenada, Horan and Horan Attorneys at Law, KR Steel, Dixie Roofing Incorporated, Kirk Auto Company, Sunset Chrysler, their new place right there on 51.
Are you cooking tonight? No way, Jose. That's No Way Jose, 1201 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Come out and join us for mouth-watering Tex-Mex food, and happy hour starts at 7. Fun for the whole family, or come out and relax and meet new friends. Or just say hello to Charlie.
Hey, Kirk. Come join us after each full game. We'll be here, right, Charlie?
3 locations, Grenada, Houston, or West Point. No Way Jose. Tex-Mex done right.
Kickoff this time is O'Neal Walters. He is a freshman. Back deep to receive is Zach Beckham for the Raiders. So this time we'll get to see what Walters has in his leg. Little short line drive kick going to be taken by Bailey at about the 18-yard line. He gets it out to the 20. And he's met right there at about the 25, right around the 27-yard line. So that's where the Kirk Raider offense will take over, trailing 45-9 here with 9 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Brought down to number 52, Hayden Fleming.
Hayden Fleming on the tackle for Bayou Academy. So down big right now in the game. Offense has just got to come in and still try to play good like they've played good at spurts tonight. Chip done good on first and second down for sure, and just really a couple third down conversions, fourth down conversion, but really penalties and third down and fourth down conversions, and mainly the penalties back them up is what's really hurt us tonight. So twins to the right, double back set, Holman Taylor the lone receiver to the left. 4-4 front for Bayou Academy. It's going to be the Statue of Liberty play right there to Zach Beckham. This time it will not work, and he's going to be met by William Hood right around the line of scrimmage, along with big number 77, Tristan Mosley, right there and on the tackle as well.
Brought down to number 77, Tristan Mosley, 49, William Hood.
So second down and 10, ball is the 27-yard line of Kirk Academy. 8.5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. So this time, we'll see what the Raiders try to run. Going to go the same formation, double back look, double back set look. Twins to the right. This time they'll throw. Hudspeth, with a lot of time to throw, he's going to go to the right sideline, and the pass is broken up right there as he tried to go down Bailey on the fade route on the right sideline. But the pass was broken up by Dustin Gilliland. So we'll bring down 3rd and 10, ball on the 25-yard line of Kirk.
Pick up a third down.
So bringing his men to the line will Gunnar Hudspeth. And this time they'll go regular spread formation. Bayou giving their original 4-4 look. And then now they're going to reverse and go to a 5-2 right there. Excuse me, a 5-2. And it's going to be a wheel route to Zach Beckham, and he just could not hold on to it. The pass was a little bit behind him. Thrown. Gunnar Hudspeth had Zach Beckham on the wheel route out of the backfield, just could not lead him with it. Zach did hit Zach's hands. I'm sure Zach wishes he would have called it, but it's a hard catch to make when you have to turn your whole body around. So 4th down and 12. Let's see what the Raiders try to do here. If they just try, they're either going to go for it or try that little pooch punt with Gunnar Hudspeth. But they've tried a few times. Yeah, maybe run the clock down and call a timeout. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Just letting the clock run down. And now the Raiders will call another timeout and see what they want to do. 4th down and 12, ball on the 25-yard line. Raiders trail 45-9. Clock remains to run because of the 35-point ruling. But nonetheless, we will take a minute timeout. Back with more Raider football after this.
Stewart Sports and More is your Grenada sports authority at 60 Sunset Loop. We specialize in collegiate apparel for the fan. And don't forget, for that Rebel or Bulldog in your life, we have a huge selection that will make them stand out at the game. Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, from shoes to equipment, we have it at Stewart Sports and More. That's Stewart Sports and More, 60 Sunset Loop in Grenada. And if sports are not your thing, don't forget the Broken Pot Thrift Shop.
My insurance rates are probably going to double.
But Dad, you've got...
Allstate. With accident forgiveness, they guarantee your rates won't go up just because of an accident.
Smart kid.
Indeed. Ask an Allstate agent about accident forgiveness. Are you in good hands?
Are you in good hands? In Grenada, call Patrick Timmis at 662-226-7280.
Back here on Star 92, Rhythm Aired alongside Chip Graham. Score 45-9 in favor of Bayou Academy. Kirk Academy will have the ball, called timeout. We'll see what they try to do here. 4th down and 12 on their own 25-yard line. Look like they're going to call timeout and see if they're going to go for it. And I don't see Gunnar out there. I don't know if they're going to go for it or not. They might be punting. Yeah, they will. So Cole will get a chance to punt the ball again. Second time we get a chance to punt the ball tonight. And going back deep to receive is Jack Haynes for Bayou Academy. Kyle Tolles will be the long snapper. Cole Crenshaw awaits a snap from Tolles. Good snap. Cole Crenshaw gets it. It's a nice punt. Probably one of the best punts Cole's had all year. And Jack Haynes fair catches it at the 46-yard line. So that's where the Colts will take over on about a 38-yard punt right there by Cole Crenshaw with 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. And that's where the Bayou Academy offense will take over.
We do have half price in the concession stand for hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
Right, it really was. He got a nice high, had a little bit of a spiral to it. Good job right there by Cole. Especially good, just really good job to see him back in the game, Chip, after that hard hit he took earlier. Definitely got a next chance next 2 weeks. Next week will be homecoming at Kirk Raider Field in Grenada, Mississippi, as they take on DeSoto Academy, Arkansas. This time it'll be a handoff. Got a whole new starting lineup here for Bayou Academy. Handoff on the right side. Net right there out of bounds by Josh Stanford and Paxton Haynes. Good job running the ball. I don't see that young man was. That's right. Oh, he just moved him. They just moved him from receiver to running back. Okay. Yeah, gets in. Got a new quarterback in. Did see that. Number 12, his name is Cross Crow. He is an 8th grader. So Cross Crow, the 8th grader, getting to see some action in the high school game.
We got 1st and 10.
Well, if anybody would know, it would be you. So Crow will make they just let us know up here in the press box that Chip was once again correct, as usual. Crow waits the snap. Gonna let the clock run down a little bit, I'm sure, before they snap the football. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Crow's gonna send motion from right to left. He's gonna give it on speed sweep, keeping it out there. Breaks the tackle and gets all the way out there and making the tackle. Holding on out there is, I believe, I cannot see, is that Dalton Bailey or no? That look.
Tanner Johnson on the carry.
That's Dalton. Yeah, Dalton Bell. That's what I meant. Paxton
Brought
Haynes.
down to number 21, Paxton Haynes.
Running the ball right there. Did not see that dude. There it is. Tanner Johnson. He is a senior for Bayou Academy. Got to run the football right there on a speed sweep.
They got the 2nd down.
So, minute 43 seconds remaining. Game well in reach right there for Bayou Academy. They lead the Raiders by a score of 45-9. Seeing Nolan Walker in the game now, playing cornerback. Really outside linebacker covering the slot for Kirk. And a couple of defensive linemen in the game up front. Minute 20 now remaining in the ball game. That's going to be handoff, speed sweep from left to the right. And making the tackle from the backside right there. And Andrew McDermott, and getting in on the tackle as well as Nolan Walker. So Nolan Walker comes in and makes his presence felt on a assist right there.
Walker. 3rd down and 6.
So Paxton Haynes. So this is 40 seconds remaining. 3rd down and 7. This will be the last play of the game. As Crow just awaits the snap, and he'll take the snap and just knee on it. And the clock will run out. 26-25. The Colts will not have to run another play. And that'll be your final score, 45-9. Bayou Academy defeats Kirk Academy here in Cleveland, Mississippi. Kirk Academy will come back next week, like Jill pointed out. It'll be homecoming at Kirk next week. Going to need a lot of support out there. And I wonder if you can make it, come out. If not, be sure to listen to us on 92.3. It'll be a fun night next Friday night. Hopefully the Raiders come out a little bit more intensely, a little bit ready.
We hope you've enjoyed this broadcast of Kirk Academy Raiders football, brought to you live on Facebook. And supported by these fine sponsors: No Way Jose, Patrick Timmis, Allstate Insurance, Stewart's Sports and More, Sunset Chrysler, Farm Bureau Insurance, Carmela's Italian Restaurant, Leverett Auto Glass, Nathan Burnett State Farm,